What's up, people? Video Game XD, and we are back with another video. So tonight on Gamer Grabs, I have some really amazing grabs for you guys. Tonight, I did some shopping on eBay. I went to Disc Replay in Flint, Michigan. Make sure you guys check out Disc Replay. Great place for video games. And I got some more stuff. Let's see, Disc Replay, eBay, and Salvation Army. And I picked up some cheap stuff and expensive items. So let's check out what I got. Okay, first off, at Disc Replay for $9.99, $10 on the Nintendo GameCube, it is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. And this copy is actually from Family Video. That's why it's got the $4.99 sticker on there. And the front's kind of faded because Family Video, they keep their games on a shelf in the sun. And after a while, their games start to fade. But not a big deal. It's not complete, but it comes with a, whatever the fuck, health and safety. You know, so it's really not complete, but it has that. The disc condition's pretty decent. It's got some scratches, but nothing too bad. I never really played this one. I'm not really a big Final Fantasy guy, but some people tell me, like, the ones on the GameCube were fun. I might get into them. So I've been meaning to play Final Fantasy. It's just I haven't really got around to it. But for $10, I got this for $10. Not a bad deal for a Final Fantasy game. Some Final Fantasies are like Final Fantasy 3 for fucking Super Nintendo. They want like $40, $50 for that game. I'm like, no thanks. So for the GameCube, I got Crystal Chronicles. And also for the GameCube for $6, it is the Player's Choice Edition, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. This game was one of my favorite all-time Need for Speed games ever made. The soundtrack in this game was amazing. The gameplay was great. To me, this was the last really good Need for Speed game. It is complete. I already have it on PS2 and Xbox, but growing up, I liked the GameCube version the best because this is what I originally bought it for. So hell yeah. And the next thing on the GameCube for $6, it is Midway's Arcade Treasures, Volume 1. Now there's 3 volumes of this, but I think the first one and the second are the best. 3 I wasn't into. But this one was really good. They have a lot of old arcade games from the 70s, from the 80s, you know, back in the Atari era and all that. This was a great fucking game. I have it on PS2, but now I have it on GameCube. It's got Joust, it's got Rampart, Smash TV, Splat, Paperboy, Rampage. This was a great compilation disc you can buy for the GameCube. And I got it for $6. It is complete too, by the way. And disc condition's pretty good. And this, I actually went to PlayOn as well. I found this at PlayOn for $8. This game goes for like $20 to $25 right now because Tony Hawk games are all of a sudden high in price because the new Tony Hawk remasters are coming out. So all of a sudden, old Tony Hawk games are up in value again. But I ended up finding this for $8. For the original Xbox, it is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. To me, this was the last really good Tony Hawk they made. The new ones after this were trash. It is not complete, sadly, but the disc is in pretty good shape. It's a little dusty and dirty, but nothing too bad. I enjoyed Tony Hawk for the PS2 and the Xbox and the GameCube. The third game, this one. But the PlayStation 1, that version sucked. It was watered down and downgraded. You don't want the PS1 version, but I got it for the Xbox. Now this I actually got at Salvation Army. It is Arnold Schwarzenegger, Last Action Hero. I remember watching this as a kid and I enjoyed it. But guess what? The dumb bitch at Salvation Army forgot to put my movie in the fucking case. So I didn't even get the movie. And I don't know what I did with my receipt. So maybe I can go back and re-buy it or re-get it or get my money back. I don't know. But I didn't get the fucking movie. That sucks. Alright, now this is a big item. I mean, it's small, but it's pretty heavy, though. These go for $80 to $100 to $60, $60 to $70 to $80 to $100 on eBay these days. Because old school video gamers like old CRT tube televisions to play old school video games, because a lot of old school games with composite looks like shit on HD televisions. So they play on the, the old tube CRT TVs still for the old systems. And nowadays, Salvation Army don't even take those anymore. You can barely find them. So you'll go on eBay and they'll be like, oh, $80, old school retro video game television, which is ridiculous. But I ended up finding one for $10. That's it, $10 with the remote. It's a little tiny one. It's like a 10-inch, 13-inch. But that's all I wanted anyways. I didn't want something too big and bulky, because these things are fucking heavy. Here it is. It is a CRT television. Comes with the remote as well on the side. So I got the remote with it, and it even has the composite hookups right there. And there's another input in the back. $10 at Salvation Army. Now I can play old school N64, Nintendo 64, on an old tube TV, and it's actually going to look good. I plugged it in at Salvation Army. It works fine, so what a deal. That is a fucking deal. Okay, and the last item I got, I paid, what did I pay for this? Like $220. It was expensive. It was. But I wanted it. I was going to wait for PS5 to come out, but whatever. I guess I got, well, I'm sure you guys can guess. A PlayStation 4. An original PlayStation 4, not the Slim. The Slim is a piece of shit to me. The thing is cheaply made. I'll never get a Slim again. My Slim broke after a month and was brand new, so I didn't want a Slim. This is an original OG PS4. It's a 500 gig, which ain't a lot of space, but there's not like too many games I want to play anyways for the PS4. There's only like a handful of games, like Spider-Man I never got to play. Friday the 13th, yeah, I played that, but God of War I never got to play. Uncharted 4, Until Dawn. There's a lot of games I missed out on PS4. So I decided to get another PS4. So your boy Charles Reed is back on PSN. My PSN is Attitude Era Dude. So I'll be back on PlayStation 4. Pretty good condition. It's a little dusty in the back here, but I can clean that up just fine. It actually came with a power adapter, HDMI cord, which is great. And it came with a controller, a blue PS4 controller. This thing is like mint condition. It looks brand fucking new. And it's blue, so that's really cool. It even came with a USB charging cable. So I'm pretty sure this is going to work. Pretty fucking sure, because he packaged it pretty nice. It even came in a PS4 Pro box. Look at that. He even gave me the PS4 Pro. It's not a PS4 Pro, but for some reason he put it in a PS4 Pro box. So there's no returns on it, so I better not got it ripped off, because I'm going to be pissed off. It actually came with a game as well, which I cannot find it right now. It was actually Destiny for... Oh, here it is. Destiny for the PS4. This game's only like a $2 game, $2 to $5. I never played it, but now I have it. That's all my pickups, you guys. That's all my pickups from Salvation Army, Disc Replay, eBay, and PlayOn. I got a PlayStation 4. I got GameCube games, Xbox, a CRT tube TV, flat screen, whatever, CRT. Cool items, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to follow Video Game XD on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe right here to YouTube. And follow Video Game XD on Instagram. And visit the Video Game XD shop for official Video Game XD merchandise. I will leave the link in the description. I'm Charles Reed. I've been up all fucking night. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Have a good night, you guys. Peace.